Scorpio. Scorpio, sun, moon, rising. This has been a really intense session. There's been an intense day. You know, everybody's really feeling it right now, Scorpio. And I know you feel that. But we got some shit to talk about. Why don't you think that you're allowed to have fun? What is fun? You know, we're looking at this new moon, which is falling in our 5th house of creativity, play, childlike spirits, romance, joy. And you know, we just went through the transit, Aquarius running our house and home. That full moon really intensified life for a lot of people. And it was kind of dark. You know, a lot of people are starting to see the realities of the world in a way that even if you're not fully awakened, it's just gross. Sometimes it's just gross. And as Scorpios, we live in that. We live in that. We live in that deep, dark, destructive space because it's transformative. Because why would you want to wear an old fucking snakeskin? So, when was the last time you belly laughed, Scorpio? In a way that, like, your resting bitch face couldn't even hold. Like, peed your pants laughing. When was the last time you had fun? You know, when do you let your inner child play? When do you let your inner teenager play? When do you let, you know, yourself just be free? Tits out, balls out. Like, when you can just be walking around in your undies and scratching that way and just like laughing and farting and burping. And I just have an image of you watching like Looney Tunes on a Sunday. You know, this is a house that's run by Leo. That fixed fire, that, you know, golden retriever of a being. To a Scorpio, a Leo is probably like a golden retriever of a person. But there's a little bit inside you that says, I don't get to do that. You can go fuck off because I don't get to do this. It's inside. This is inside. This is only happening in the mind of the Scorpio. There's a little seed somewhere in there that's like, you know what? That's awesome that you get that. That's awesome that you get that. There's not a, I wanted that too, but I didn't get that. There's not that answer. It's a point blank. It's like a period stop. It's almost like that's not a reality within the sense of the Scorpio. That's not an option. That's not an ingredient. That's not an ingredient. But wouldn't it be cool to play dress up? Wouldn't it be cool to play dress up? You know, when I was growing up, one of my dear friends, her mom owned this tea house, like really cute tea house. And it was a few floors. It was like, it was beautiful. Like, part of the dream that I have is because of this freaking amazing space that this woman created. And she would, you know, during the day, you could come in and have tea and biscuits. And, you know, I was all downstairs, but upstairs there was rooms and you could have kids, you know, tea parties. And she had these like full dresses, these full tea dresses. And some of them were like the ones that you just like put your arms in and then it just Velcros in the back. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? It's not like a full dress up costume, but it was like you stepped in and all of a sudden you like had the whole thing on. It was like a quick change. But all of a sudden we're sitting around the table and we're, you know, drinking. My coffee addiction is showing. We're drinking and we're just like having, like we're transformed into this play space. Into this play space of make-believe. And fantasy, Pisces, whimsicalness, you know, the whole thing, the kit, can, and caboodle. I hope I've painted this picture. Thank you to this woman for creating that reality. I appreciate you forever. So, with all that being said, Scorpio, it's by no accident that Pisces runs this house. So, if we know that play is a needed vibration, and that Pisces is like, there's purpose here. I promise, like, see, there's purpose here. So, your homework for this month, what is fun? And I want you to learn how to have fun. I want you to time block fun somewhere in the schedule. And this is going to be gross at first. Oh my God. This is going to be like, you're going to have a fucking little, like the party hat to the side, smoking a fucking cigarette. Like, so uncomfortable. I fucking hate this. I hate this celebration. What is fun? This is gross. I don't like this. I would like you to learn how to have fun, or, you know, really go back to like what was fun when you were a kid. You know, even if in your mental image you're fucking Wednesday Addams, I don't give a shit. Like, did you watch Looney Tunes? What shows did you watch? What did you like when you were a kid? What was so freeing and fun that you just felt like you could skip down Main Street? Were you into Christmas? Were you into, you know, birthdays? What was the thing that was so fun and it was precious and it was just free and you believed in magic and everything was great and auspicious and lovely? And who took it from you and when? When was it ripped out from under you? Palabras certas. It's Portuguese for right words. Whenever you or someone says something and then a bell goes off or an alarm goes off or you stub your toe, that's God saying, pay the fuck attention. Because although I don't want you to get lost in the sauce of transformation and trauma work, because we do that while breathing. So like, don't feel like this is another new moon where you gotta unpack more shit. But I'm gonna do just a quick multidimensional like thing. So we've gone back to the place and time where, you know, our joy was taken from us, our, you know, happiness, our fun, the whole thing was like, no, there's no more gymnastics and you have to go work a job and you know, grandpa died. Whatever that moment was. View it with your adult brain. With your adult brain right now, view that like a movie. Like unpack it and like look like you're looking down and you're like, oh my God, this is little me, Scorpio, just vibing and having a great time, and this happened. And look at it as the adult you are. As you walked across it like a kiddo at the grocery store, like you walked past this, and view it and say, that sucked. Oh my God, that sucked. Oh, that child is in so much pain. That child is hurting. oh my God, that child is hurting, bless you, child, like whatever it is. Then experience the rage, go through all the emotions, all the stages of grief until you get to this moment of acceptance and say that should not have happened. But since I'm not shoulding myself anymore, let's rewrite the story. You know what? What if instead of not getting that puppy for Christmas, I actually did get that puppy for Christmas? How cool would that have been? I would have been so excited. I would have run up and down the street. I would have named it whatever I was going to name it. And I would just, it would be great. I still have the dog to this day and everything happened beautifully. And I never resented my family. Like, how cool would that have been? How cool would that have been? Because we can paint pictures, especially in Pisces season, especially as a fellow water sign, motherfucker. We can paint some negative pictures in our brains. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. My ascendant in Scorpio is conjunct my natal Pluto in the 12th house, okay? I get it. I get it. Like, looking at my eyes sometimes is literally physical transformation. I get it. 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 So I'm doing this work too. Don't get me wrong. I have to go back and watch these videos, watch these channels, and integrate them in my own everyday motherfucking life. And I have to deal with looking at my own motherfucking eyes. I get it. It is not always fun. But we can rebrand that pain and view it with the beautiful puppy enough times in our mind's eye to rewire our brain to not experience the negative trauma when we view that thing anymore. Insert Dr. Joe Dispenza here. Come back when you need to. Come back when you need to. Oh, Scorpio, you are so worthy. You're so fucking worthy of being able to be a kid too. Of being able to have fun, being able to, you know, you're not going to fuck up parenting. You're going to be able to be a good parent. You're going to be able to, like, you, just because you're deep, dark, and sexy and transformative doesn't mean you can't hold space. Doesn't mean you don't have something to offer a family. Doesn't mean you're not worthy of romance. Doesn't mean you can't have a soft and tender and beautiful, loving heart. You are so loved and so lovely. It's on purpose as Pisces runs this house, my friend. This is play, childlike spirits, kiddos. Yes, I know that for you to have fun, joy has to have purpose. It has to be for the betterment of the collective. It has to be a phoenix moment. I get it. What if you were just allowed to finger paint and it didn't end up on the refrigerator? You just threw it away. And you just threw it away and started over. Literally. So this sheet I'd put up, the one that's like hanging up here, I dropped it down and I had these amazing crayons. And I was like, you know what? I know you hated these crayons, but you're just going to deep dive into them. You're just going to just go all up in there. It's going to be perfect this time. I hate it still. I can't fucking stand it. I hate these crayons. I will eventually just give them away to someone else. I don't know why I bought them, but like, so what? The opposite side of it, I'm going to use it to draft something or to write on it. It won't go to waste. But there was a day before I developed this side of myself, before I created my reality, before I had this language, that I would never have even purchased the fucking crayons in the first place. Because I would have said, art, you're no artist. You didn't go to school. You didn't go to Hofstra. You didn't do this. You didn't do that. You didn't do this. You didn't do that. You didn't just do that. Just don't come out yeah. So I'm off on a tangent here because I love you and because, yes, the world is on fire. Yes, everything is upside down. Yes, we're going into, mass exits of whatever kind. Yes. Saturn's going to Pisces. Yes. Yes, you have to hold space for a lot of people. Yes, that's why I need you to find playful, joyful fun like a fucking golden retriever. I need you to have fun like a golden retriever. I need you to play tennis or something, like croquet. I need you to go outside of your comfort zone, put on like a jersey, like a polo jersey, and go step outside. Yeah. Put on pastels, paint your nails, Bring a little bit of color to the black on black on black on black on black on black on black. That's all I have to say about that. I'm upset. I've gone on for 15 minutes, so I can't button this up. Nope, can't do it. Can't do it. There's too many transits that affect this. Some of your deepest work is just adding a little bit of lightheartedness to this, because if we live in the swimming pool of pain and death and destruction, we're never going to transform. You have to come out, catch fire, dry, heal, become new again on land, and then go back into the water. So please find a version of a party hat, of a cupcake, of something that's like very lighthearted, playful joy to add into your life, please, Scorpio. Rising especially. And, you know, just make crappy art, or just like, not crappy art, but like make those Buddha boards. Yeah, like those Buddha boards, like something that'll just go away forever. And that's okay. And unpack the trauma. I'm here if you need me. I love you. Please share this with a fellow Scorpio, sun, moon, or rising. I feel like the intensity of some of the shifts of the big planets, we're going to need the water signs a lot. And Scorpio really adding the jovialness now. I need you to find the lotus flower in the muck right now. Even if you just have one, please just find one. I'm just talking in circles. Please share this with a fellow Scorpio, sun, moon, and rising. Please like and subscribe. And I am a waiter through and through. So if any of this resonates with you, tips are appreciated. Donations are appreciated. And I love you. And yeah. I gotta stop. Scorpio, I love you. I love you. We'll talk about it in a few weeks in the full moon. Yeah, we'll talk about it in a few weeks.